Good morning, welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today I have a nice little surprise. Now the other day, obviously, we would be at like 590,000 gold at this moment in time, but I spent 120,000 gold, and 100,000 of that, well 105,000 of that to be more precise, was on Tidespray linen. Yes, you hear me right, I actually bought over 50,000 Tidespray linen. Now this is because I actually had Iwin staff and I wanted to do a nice little tester type thing, and it turned out to be quite good. Now, that being the case, the results may shock you. Started off this flip with 50,000 Tidespray linen, which was approximately 105,446 gold. The additional thing was the thread, which came to over for 25,000 of those threads, because it's exactly half to create the braces, which was 15,000 gold. That came to a grand total of around about 120,446 gold invested. Now, after painstakingly going through this entire thing, 6 hours later, we have disenchanted all of this. Obviously, if you're going to write in the comment section down right now that it's not worth it, wait till my conclusion, please. But other than that, the other thing is we actually managed to get a hold of the gloom dust. We actually managed to fill 2 bank tabs worth of gloom dust, and we also got a load of veiled crystals and umbra shards. The gloom dust in total came to around about 39,108 gloom dust for our entire 50,000 Tidespray linen, or 5,000 braces, in which we disenchanted. That came to around about a value of 117,324 gold, as currently it is about 3 gold on my realm for gloom dust. So that being the case, it was pretty damn good at the time for doing this. So that being the case, let's move over to Umbra Shards. Now for Umbra Shards, it came to around about 1,528 of these at a rate of 15 gold each. Now this came to around about 22,920 gold overall for the Umbra Shards, and the Veil Crystals, 166 of these, which are lovely and over there, came to a total of around about 22,244 gold for Veiled Crystals. So our grand total, we invested 120,446 gold for Tidespray linen, which created 5,000 braces, which we then disenchanted with Iwin staff, came to a total value of around about 162,488 gold worth of enchanting materials. Now, my conclusion on this, was it worth it? No, definitely not. I can think of other things that I could have done in 6 hours worth of disenchanting, well, in place of 6 hours disenchanting, to actually produce me with a even greater result. Why did I do it? Half the reason is I really wanted to see what would happen, and the other part is, well, just fancy doing it. So that being the case, I was originally going to do 10,000 Tidespray linen, but then I decided 50, and I didn't realise how long that was actually going to take me. Took forever to do. But aside from that, let's get into this. If it actually is viable on your realm for doing this, you can always check the Worth It add-on for the Tidespray braces disenchant, or as it does not take into account the Iwin's enchanting rod, so that means if you've got Iwin's enchanting rod, you're still going to make more profit from that. So what you could do is set it for DB min buyout on Worth It, and then double check and see if that flipping it will work for you for that material. Now, aside from all of that, the other things of note that I would actually say was a big help in order to do this, and this is a add-on. Now the add-on in which I used was disenchant crafted items. This add-on was amazing. It basically does what it says on the tin. So if we go into enchanting, we go down to our Tidespray braces, and what we can see right now is the actual thing. What will happen in this bottom right hand corner is a button will pop up, it's kind of like the exit button. I don't have a Tidespray bracer on me to actually show you, but that being the case, the button actually pops up and you just press it and it will immediately disenchant it. Doesn't matter if it's Tidespray bracer of the Aurora, of the Fire Flash or whatever, it will just disenchant Tidespray bracers for you, and it does it for everything that you craft. So you could go into Worth It and you could look on the flipping module for disenchanting, and you could do netherweave braces, so to speak, or green linen, or a frost woven for your infinite dust. The profitability on just being able to just click a button and do it, it saves a lot of time. Obviously you can macro this, but it is a really handy tool and very lightweight add-on to use for just disenchanted crafted items, so to speak, which I found totally awesome and a good suggestion thanks to Bunny and a few other subscribers along with that. Now, that being the case, overall could really have done better on the flipping, but obviously Hypop Realm is not going to really equate to all that much because a lot of people do this. So what I could always do is I could jump into my enchanting and craft them for cheaper. So what I can do is I could jump onto this, and anything that would be actually crafted at a lower rate, so I could make Seal of Mastery and sell those on the auction house now. I have the ability to do that for cheaper and actually make a profit still and still maintain that. So it would be a lot cheaper to just sell all of those mats. But remember, I will be losing a little bit of gold overall, but sometimes it does fluctuate, doesn't really matter, so to speak. So things like Deadly Navigation, I could craft a load of these and sell those on the auction house for a profit. But along with that, I could do a lot of other ones as well that could actually be worth a great deal. Now, aside from all of that, what am I going to do with all of this gloom dust? We have over 39,000. So I'm probably going to portion it out into some made into enchanting materials, some sold directly on the auction house. With the veiled crystals, might just use them, and also with the Umbra shards. So that being the case, I probably will just go with that and just make a load of stuff. But that probably might as well just go along with just posting loads of random stuff on the auction house and all that stuff. Obviously, I know the min buyout says 8 gold, but it was 3 gold. Someone just decided to reset before this video went up. So just bear that one in mind, so to speak, before you look at my gloom dust. But aside from all of that, I'm considering posting quite a lot of it on the auction house going forward. Now, to overview all of this, let's go over the gold for the day. Now, the gold for the day is a lovely 36,773 gold. Actually, it should be 25,000 gold more, but I kind of made all of my Tidespray braces and they all went into my mailbox. So I was pressing open all and I didn't realise that I looted the stuff from yesterday. As you can see, if you remember from yesterday's video, Lion's Ink sold. It's not there because I opened all of it. So yeah, 25,000 gold extra, so add that on, that's about 66,000 gold. 66,000 gold for yesterday and today. So still lull days at the moment because we haven't done our full recrafting yet. I will get around to that. I just really wanted to finish this 50,000 Tidespray Linen Disenchant. And the things that are of note for this one is Ghastly Goulash, 10 of these for 1,225 gold, a Mechanized Chopper for 25,650 gold, and 67 Maroon Pigments for 4,414 gold, and 842 Gloom Dust for 2,863 gold. That one was because that was from my tester with Iowin's Rod before I did it. So yeah, I wanted to get that over the way so it didn't fudge the numbers at all. So pull that all in, and that should bring us back up to 516,536 gold. If we manage to sell all of this like gloom dust and all of the enchants I plan on doing with all this, then I definitely will hit around about 700,000. That's along with all of my daily crafted, so we should be able to boost those numbers up. Now, going forward, we will be diving deep into a bit more professions and what other things we could utilize, such as blacksmithing and tailoring and all the other different types of things we can actually craft. Now, some of them are going to be transmog items, but you have to be particular about which type of transmog items you're actually going to craft. Now, aside from all of that, I will probably just hold on to all of the stuff I'm going to craft with the Gloom Dust and the Umbra Shards and the Veiled Crystals. The rest of it I'll just sell straight on the auction house today, and then I'll give you an overview of what I've actually crafted for tomorrow's video going forward. Now, aside from all that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.